Well, hello again, homesteaders. The other day I had mentioned to you how we had to take all of our beans out and replant, and how we went ahead and sprouted the seeds first. And that's just simply using like a cookie sheet tray, paper towel, put your seeds down in there, fold more paper towel over it, soak it in water, and keep it wet for a couple of days. Seeds will start to sprout. But we put these in the ground, and 3 or 4 days later, we've got plants that are 5-6 inches tall. So sprouting works. So we pulled our garlic out of this bed and replanted some more green beans in it, and they're looking great after 4 days. I'd like to tell you about a new feature we're going to do here at our Harvest Moon Homestead. We're going to pick one homesteader each week to give a shout out to. It's kind of a way to help the other people on YouTube or just regular homesteaders, giving them recognition for what they're trying to do with their lives. It's important to go to these other people's sites, see what they're doing. You can learn some stuff from them. We have, and we'll continue to do so. This week I'd like to give a big Harvest Moon Homestead shout out to Dan over at Home on the Sticks, or in the Sticks. It's Home in the Sticks, excuse me. Go over, visit Dan, check his pages out, they're good pages. Each week we'll pick one of our subscribers and highlight them. Right now we're going to check in with Amy. Amy's been busy today weeding her herb beds and putting fresh mulch down, so we'll let Amy talk to you about her herbs here for a second.
Hi everyone, this is one of 4 very large herb beds that I have, and they always seem to get lost in the shuffle because there's so much to do around here. I never get around to weeding them and they just look terrible. So in the process of trying to work smarter and not harder, I'm laying mulch as I go along. This is the second bed I've gotten to, and the idea is to lay it thick so the weeds still aren't coming through. If you're not going to lay it thick, don't even bother. I want to point over here to the underneath the deck. It goes to talking about working smarter and not harder. We used to get weeds under here that would start growing up through the deck, and this spring we put cardboard and straw down, and look at it, it's beautiful. There's no weeds except for a couple, but that's fine. I can handle that much better than the weeds coming up through the deck. So I'm just gonna keep adding mulch here. Like I said, if you don't put it on thick, 2 or 3 inches, it's not worth your time. I want to show you this mulch. It's been sitting in a pile. We had it delivered several months ago, and we had enough of it that a lot of it's just been sitting in a pile. And as I shoveled it, this white stuff is growing in between, and it's a fungus. And the very first time I saw that years ago, I was like, what the heck? I didn't want to touch it. It scared me. But if it's growing in your mulch, that means it's a great medium for any kind of plant to be growing, you know, your herbs or vegetables. So it's a good thing. So this is one of the things in this herb bed. It's called comfrey, and it's a medicinal plant, and you can find all kinds of information on that on the internet, but it's been known to even heal bones. And this I have growing here some oregano. This is my smaller patch. Back here is yarrow. That's a medicinal also. It's losing its flowers now. And this is a huge patch of sage. And then we have a cactus back here, which is edible. And who knew it would grow in Indiana, right? But it's like this year it has just gone crazy and has gotten huge. So I cut some off and shared with a friend the other day. And then over there is just it's just for looks. and if I'm getting ready to plant some chocolate mint in the open area over there.
Great. I think I'll take the old camera over to your other bed that you just finished up on here.
So part of homesteading and being sustainable is also growing your own medicinal herbs, because that's a long story and we'll maybe get into that on another video. So we like to make our own medicine. So right here we've got marshmallow growing. This is, I just forgot what that was. St. John's wort. And this is thyme. And that may be, thyme may be a culinary herb, but it's also a medicinal herb. So a lot of your culinary herbs are medicinal also. And rosemary here. And this is oregano. And then echinacea.
And she's done a beautiful job of getting the weeds out and making everything grow healthy, healthy, healthy.
I don't know if you can get down here, but I've got chamomile also.
See it right there between the wood slats. Yep, see, she's pointing right at it there.
Yeah.
A quick side note. If you're going to plant lemon balm, here's what happens to a whole bed. It turns into lemon balm.
But it's not a whole bed of lemon balm. There's all kinds of other stuff in here, and this is the last bed I'm getting to after I'm done with that first one we were just looking at. This, and a lot of the lemon balm will have to be pulled out because it's taking over, and this is a lesson very well learned. You got to keep your lemon balm under control.
Here is some purple basil that's mixed in the tomato garden there.
In this garden by the flamingos, that's just a pretty flower plant. But we have calendula here and lamb's ear, and we have this is lemongrass, which makes great tea and is also a medicinal. That's a rose bush, which roses are medicinal and pretty. And we have a bunch of mint here. Look at the beautiful flowers, and look at my surprise flowers just came up today. And then we have some tarragon here and astragalus around the edge. And the pink flamingos are here to protect everything, and they do a darn good job.
This is a new pepper. Stupid roosters. This is a new pepper we're trying this year. It's supposed to be purple ghost peppers, and we've got some scorpion peppers in here too. So hopefully these are going to be good. The rest of the bed is just loaded with ancho peppers.
Look at the beautiful
habanero peppers are in here. All the really hot stuff is in this bed here. So this is a good bed this year.
This is my spearmint bed. Oh my gosh, who doesn't like spearmint? So I've let this entire bed be spearmint. It's great for teas and it's medicinal. And down here I have chocolate mint, because who doesn't like chocolate and then mint mixed together, and it makes a great jelly, and catnip. And I think that's about the end of my herb beds. So thanks for joining.